Hi, everybody. I'm Trin Johnson, and welcome to Dust in My Eye. So, today I thought I would grab just a few of my favorite brushes and styles of brushes and just sit here and see what shows up. I have a number 8 quill, Princeton Neptune, silver black velvet quarter-inch dagger striper, and two Lebanson brushes, handmade, really cool brushes that I'm gonna put out. And I'm gonna put out some paint and see what I can come up with. So let me just get my paint here and we will get started. First, I just wanna show you what kind of marks these brushes make. I thought that would be kind of interesting. So let me see what I can get here. Let's start with the big guy. And let's have some, how about phthalo blue? I don't use that color very often because it's so staining, but it's very pretty. I like these quill brushes to do like smushy flowers. And they just have such a pretty, soft kind of feel and a very thin kind of wispy. You can get a nice fine line with them because they come to such a nice point. And I just find these really a nice all-around brush. They are kind of hard to control because they're so big and they hold so much water. And so that can be kind of hard. And if you're struggling with them, that's probably why, because they do hold a lot of water. And so let's set him aside and let's play with the dagger striper. Pick another fun color, sap green here. The dagger striper can do all sorts of cool stuff. I really like using it for grass or scrub, that kind of thing, because you can hold it by its tip and get some really interesting marks that you just don't have a lot of control, and that's part of the fun. It also makes interesting leaf shapes. So that's kind of fun. And then the Lebanson ones are just really nice, fine points. Let's see, how about Alizarin Crimson? I mean, it's like a beautiful calligraphy pen. Just look at the delicate nature, what you can do with this. This is the bigger one. I wish I could remember what exactly was in each of them. One of them is, I don't know, elk of some kind. He sources his materials from estate sales and stuff. So I don't feel bad because I generally prefer synthetic brushes. Now this one is even skinnier, but just as fine as can be. Look at how thin that goes. Think of the whiskers you could paint with this brush. Anyway, those are the ones I'm going to play with. And I'm going to get out a piece of arches. Actually, I'm going to get a block because that will be easier. And see where this takes us. So, I'm thinking some kind of a stand of trees. Just a little splatter on there. That is indigo. I do love indigo. And this is undersea green. I'm going to set that one aside for a minute. Get my bigger lemons-on brush. How about a little purple? I want it a little darker, maybe a little grayer. So let's try a little yellow ochre in there. It's like a ghost tree. That was navy blue. I don't know why I said it was royal blue. I went down one from Phthalo and I wasn't paying enough attention to realize I had the wrong color. I guess I was just busy looking at the mark making that the brush was doing. Okay. In my defense, I got very little sleep last night. I was up late working on my watercolor class for today because I was buying tickets to go see my son and daughter-in-law and my grandbaby, and that took way longer than it should have and did not leave me any time to get ready for class today. So then I just didn't get much sleep. So I am sorry. It was royal blue, not phthalo. So let's get some panes or Janes because I don't have panes in this one. I think it's a little heavy with the purple right now. It is a very kind of purpley blue. This is the kind of thing we were doing in class today too. One of the options. I'm gonna use the dagger striper a little bit here. With my undersea green. Just using it to kind of echo the tree shape. And it makes a good tree also. Let's get the little guy going here. I'd like to get some shadow. I'm sorry, thinking, and now that it's a little bit drier, I can do a little bit more on it, and it doesn't all just mush because it was really wet before. getting a little more filled in than I want. I think I'm going to do a little bit of lifting with my towel. Just let this one be a little shaggier. No, I don't like that little guy there. So let's take our little bitty guy. I don't know why I can't get it to make a mark right now. I keep removing all the paint. It's almost like they're reflections in a pond. So let's add a little of the purple down there. Payne's gray, kind of purpley color. Just a hint. So if you want to see it that way, that's what makes sense. And there's a little bit of it there. a little off center, isn't it? It's better. Oh, dry brushy kind of look. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it quits. It was fun. I always enjoy my time with those brushes. They are all capable of making such interesting shapes. I would say the dagger striper is similar, a little thicker than the Levinson ones, but this is definitely in a league of its own. So I will try and link that underneath the description, in the description of the video. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long for you. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to, please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork, along with cute little monsters and some other fun stuff for sale. Until next time, bye-bye.